Hi everyone, Drew here. I've got another cereal review for you. Today I am going over Kellogg's Krave with chocolate filling. Let's dig into this. Don't have super high expectations for this one, if I'm being honest. I think the main issue that I'm worried about is them being huge, like chunks. You know, big old chunks doesn't make for a great cereal. Looking at them now, yeah, they kind of look like Big Captain Crunch. But let's give it a shot. I'm hoping we can be pleasantly surprised. Get the milk in there. Poured way too much cereal in here, but I will survive. So okay, the pieces are a little too big, but um, the outside portion itself is fairly porous, so the milk gets in there fairly easy. So it's not having the real issue that I was worried about is if you had like a big hard piece with a hard filling that it's just like crunching a piece of candy instead of biting into cereal. Um, so it definitely feels like you're biting into cereal, although a cream filling in cereal is weird. Like I feel the chocolate on my teeth. It's like eating Oreo. It's like eating Oreos in milk. Albeit Oreos, if the center was actual milk chocolate. Um, Flavor wise, it's okay. It's a little boring because like the chocolate, the sugar, like it's sweet chocolate, and the chocolate totally overpowers any other flavor. It's not like the outside is flavored, so it kind of has just like it's basically like an unsweetened Captain Crunch. And then it doesn't need sugar on the outside because it's filled with chocolate. But that's just all I'm getting is chocolate. So it'd be like putting. I don't think it's Hershey's chocolate. Maybe it is. But it would be like putting just chocolate, like breaking up pieces of chocolate and putting in your cereal. Which not bad. It's like, why would I do that? It's not what I want in a cereal. Um, but yeah, the consistency is good. I would say the consistency is the main thing I was worried about. The pieces aren't too hard, and the chocolate in the center is soft. So, it all kind of melts in your mouth. So, even though they're giant pieces, it's not like biting into hard chunks. Because the thing is, you can totally have cereal with big pieces like this. Like, the reason that frosted mini wheats work, even though they're like huge, is because it's that shredded design. So, as soon as it goes into milk, it's soaked and it basically melts in your mouth. So, it's not a huge deal that it's you can only fit a couple in your mouth at a time. This has the same thing going for it, even though it has a solid filling, it's soft. So the whole thing feels soft in your mouth, so it doesn't really matter that the pieces are too big. So, like, if you really want to eat a bowl of chocolate and milk for breakfast, I would say that this accomplishes that. That's not what I want. So, I think I'd rate this like a 5 out of 10. But if that is what you want, this is definitely good for that. It's even better than putting a chocolate in a bowl of milk because the pieces surrounding it make the chocolate like not melt in the water. I mean, if you mixed milk and chocolate with like melted chocolate, the chocolate would get cold and clumpy, but you would get like sort of a chocolatey milk situation. This is like, getting softened pieces in the milk from the cereal, but you're biting into chocolate. It's hard to explain because I just don't really get the appeal, but you know, if you want to eat a bowl of actual chocolate cereal for breakfast, that's what this is. Um, I don't know that it'll affect it too much, but I'm gonna let this sit for like 3 minutes, and we'll come back and I'll see if the consistency's changed or what the situation is. Okay, it's been 3 minutes, so let's see the consistency of this bad boy. Wow, it has really soaked up the milk. I can, barely move it around. These are some soggy pieces. Uh, you can probably see that on camera. Yeah, it's become unpleasantly soggy. The pieces were soft enough initially, so I guess I should have figured that'd be the case. Now they're just like the the cereal pieces have soaked up so much milk that they're like sticky almost. Um, so yeah, it makes the mouth feel pretty weird once. I don't even, I let it sit for 3 minutes. It's not that long. So you definitely have to eat this quickly. Don't have too big of a bowl. You usually realize it fills how much eating straight chocolate fills you up. Um, yeah, not a whole lot else to say about this. I don't think I'm going to finish this whole bowl. It wasn't good enough to want a giant bowl of it. Overall, 5 out of 10. There's nothing. Well, it's not bad, but I don't want chocolate for breakfast, and it's like eating a literal bowl of chocolate for breakfast. Um, Even if that sounds appealing to you, it's pretty insanely one note. You're you're almost better off just putting a bowl of having a bowl of milk with chocolate in it, unless you really don't want the chocolate and the milk to mix for some reason. That's the one thing this accomplishes. Um, so that's it. I'm gonna give the milk a taste. Shouldn't be too affected since not much chocolate's getting in. Yep. Um, Chocolate staying inside the pieces, and the pieces themselves aren't particularly sweetened, so it just tastes like lightly sweetened milk. Um, so, yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me for this review. I'll see you all next time.